Oh hey, I didn't see you there. As a full-time bike YouTuber, entrepreneur, and travel enthusiast, I've optimized every second of my day because in order to have a job and a lifestyle as awesome as mine, you need to be on top of your game to compete at your finest. To do that, I like to start my mornings off with an easy 100-mile bike ride to clear my head and get some ideas about some inspiring bike videos to show just how much more awesome my life is than yours. When I get back from my quick 100 miles at 6 a.m., I'll read an entire book on entrepreneurship, then work on at least 4 of my 12 side businesses. By 7 a.m., I'm ready to catch a flight to an exotic country to quench my wanderlust and vlog exciting and inspiring moments of my day like pushing my luggage, flexing my thighs, and eating local street food. After a hearty breakfast of scorpions that totally isn't just a gimmick for tourists, I'll meet with that country's Fixie crew for another 100-mile ride, but this time to a gorgeous national park for a B-roll sequence set to some chill lo-fi beats that nobody cares about. By 9 a.m., I'm ready to hunker down and edit my over-the-top reactions into an epic vlog.
Whoa, hey, didn't see you there. Whoa, that was amazing.
Geez, guys, I don't know about this. I hope I don't die from trying this new thing.
You gotta be kidding me. That's insane. That's insane.
Oh, look at that. I can't believe we pulled it off. Oh. All right. Enough sarcasm. Here's what my day really looks like as a full-time bike YouTuber. Don't crash. Don't. I wake up at 5:15 a.m., not because it makes me a better person or because I need to hustle, but because I'm naturally a morning person and that's just when I wake up. I gulp down a bunch of water, do a short 15-minute calisthenic workout, and then sometimes I'll go out for a morning bike ride. I say sometimes only because sometimes the place I'm staying in may be on fire. I find that the mornings are the best time for me to ride my bike because I'm sure, like a lot of you, if I don't ride in the morning, I'll come up with excuses to just not ride my bike at all. And that's a bad thing because I feel great when I ride my bike. It gives me a lot of energy throughout the day, it helps me clear my head, and it also gives me a lot of video ideas for my cycling channel. True to the stereotype, I do like to travel, but let's be real. Who doesn't? I like to live in a different country every few months, both for personal reasons and for financial reasons. Being from California, it's actually more financially responsible for me to country hop than it is to get settled in my home state. If you're wondering about how much money I make, I'm middle class. I make enough. I don't make a ton of money, but enough is enough for me. Speaking of making enough, this video is sponsored by Wabi Cycles. To learn more about the bike that I ride, feel free to stick around till the end of the video to learn more about them. Regardless of where I am in the world, my day mostly looks the same. I usually get back from my bike ride around 8:30, take a quick shower, and journal about whatever's on my mind, then sit down around 9 a.m. to work. Yes, work. While making videos is a lot of fun, and I enjoy it, it's still my job. It's not easy by a long shot. Things go wrong, always, and I have to deal with difficult people, and there's parts of it that I don't like, just like any other job. I'll have lunch around noon, take a 20-minute power nap, and sit back down to work some more. I can stay creative and productive, working on videos until about 3 p.m., at which point I'll do lower effort tasks like responding to email or reading until about 5 p.m., when I close my laptop and notebook to clock out from work. I'll usually call a friend or family member in the evening to keep my sanity because a difficult thing about being a YouTuber is being alone all day and not having any coworkers to talk to. Then I'll have dinner around 6 p.m., spend the rest of my evening reading, gaming, or playing music and going for a chill bike ride. Then I'll wash up and be ready for bed, usually before 9 p.m. Like any other white-collar job, I'm usually just sitting in front of a computer for up to 8 or more hours per day, regardless of what country I'm in at the time. The thing that makes being a YouTuber so fulfilling, though, is actually the stuff that you don't see. Any successful YouTuber will tell you that you have to do it for the right reasons. There's two types of motivation, internal and external. And if you want to be successful on YouTube, you need to have really strong internal motivation. To be successful, you need to be guided by a purpose that you 100% believe in, and use your videos as a medium to enact that purpose. I started making videos because I was bored one summer and I just wanted a hobby to fill my time. I started making videos just for fun. Fixed gear videos specifically because nobody was making fixed gear videos back in 2015. And I just wanted to make the videos that someone like me wanted to watch. Cycling is a very important part of my life. It's a way for me to collect my thoughts, it's therapeutic, and it keeps me in shape and keeps me healthy, and it just makes me happy. And if somebody could discover cycling through my videos and have those same benefits, then I'm making the world a better place, all while enjoying the process of making these videos. You can chase after fame, recognition, money, although I'll tell you right now, there are way better avenues to make money than talking about bikes on the internet. But if you're doing it only for those reasons, there's no way in hell that you're going to make it. Because you have to be willing to spend up to 3 to 5 years making videos every week, spending 15 up to 50 hours making these videos that there's no guarantee that anybody is going to see them, and there's no guarantee that you'll make even a cent from them. That's the commitment that you have to put in to be successful on YouTube. But if you truly love the process of making videos, and you love the idea of your message reaching people and making their lives better, even if it's just in a small way, like getting them into fixed gear riding, then becoming successful on YouTube is easy. It's not the views, the subscribers, how many stamps you have in your passport that make you successful. These are all just external indicators and byproducts of your internal success. If you're already doing what you love, congratulations. You've already made it. If you're even watching this video, you probably have all the gear that you need. A lot of people ask me about what cameras and lenses and microphones and how do I get my GoPro shots. All of this technical stuff that in the grand scheme of things don't matter. These are all just tools to make our ideas come to life. Buying a camera does not make you a YouTuber. Making videos makes you a YouTuber. Chances are, the phone that you're watching this video on right now has a better camera than what I started on, and a computer that you have access to right now is more powerful and more capable than the one that I started on. Nobody cares about your gear. They care about your ideas, and whether your ideas are worth their time. Speaking of ideas, there's 3 phases to making a video. Number 1 is pre-production. Pre-production includes coming up with good ideas. And if you really love a topic, I really love cycling, it's really easy to come up with hundreds of video ideas, and I write all of those down in a notebook. The second part of the pre-production is the nitty-gritty, the outlining and scripting. Even if you don't write it down, you still need to know what your thesis is. You still need to know what you're talking about. You need to know your main points, your examples. You need to know what stories you're going to tell. That's just how people absorb information and how people communicate. The point of pre-production, scripting, and outlining is just to make sure that you don't waste people's time. Time is the most precious resource that we have on Earth. Having an outline or a script ensures that the people who click on your video are spending their time wisely. Most of my videos are either vlogs or talking head videos like this one, and in these cases I'll also write a B-roll shot list. Shooting B-roll is a whole art in itself, but just have shots that further illustrate what you're talking about and further illustrate your story. After I make an outline or a script and a B-roll sheet, then I'll just shoot the video. Usually that just means sitting down in front of the camera and presenting my outline to it. Next up is post-production. That means editing, making the thumbnail, and having the video go live on YouTube. Again, editing is an art in itself. Even if you don't see it, a lot of creativity goes into editing, and editing can actually change the entire tone of the video, and it can determine how effectively you get your message across. The principle that I abide by is to make it as short as it needs to be. And then comes the thumbnail and the title. If the thumbnail and the title aren't good, and if they don't complement each other and tell the story and give a hint of what message is inside your video, nobody is going to click on it and actually see how awesome your video is. Something like a talking head video like this one will take between 15 to 25 hours to produce, although sometimes that can be much longer and get up to 40, 50 hours for a single video. Honestly, by the time that this video goes up, my process has already changed because I'm always trying to push my creative boundaries and make something that impresses me. Turns out, normal day for a bike YouTuber is pretty normal, just like these sweet, reasonably dangerous shirts from Gallardo.com/merch. If you want to make YouTube videos, cycling videos, or otherwise, just quit your belly aching and just do it, because that's the best way to learn. Speaking of being a bike YouTuber, this video was sponsored by Wabi cycles. Every one of Wabi's design choices are meticulously made to give the purest ride quality for the money, and Wabi executes those choices perfectly with their bikes handmade by master craftsmen in Taiwan, and a friendly bike shop in Denver, Colorado that's eager to answer your questions and get you on a bike you'll love. Wabi's relentless attention to detail results in Wallace, my 58cm Wabi Special, weighing in at a grand total of 17.5 pounds straight out of the box. That's well under 20 pounds for a stock bike with completely steel, lugged frame set, and no carbon components. And that weight isn't just for quoting and impressing other cyclists though, it results in the best riding experience that I've ever had with a snappy and lively ride quality that only top tier steel can bring. That pure fun makes it easy for me to ride my Wabi Special as my only bike. If you're looking for a bike that puts an end to your search for the perfect bike, consider checking out Wabi Cycles linked at the top of the description, as it really is the closest thing that I've ridden to a perfect bike. And Fixie famous shoutouts to Stand Strong and 108, Ryan Witt, Julian Corona, Gio Dezera, Avalo, and Kruucks for helping to make these fixed gear videos possible, and I guess other videos possible, through their support on Patreon. And remember, life is short, but don't make it shorter, so ride your bike every day to be reasonably dangerous, and just make your first video already.